We're going to take some notes today in our language arts composition book on summarizing. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your table of contents, write summarizing, page 2. Now today's notes don't have anything that you will glue down. It will be handwritten. You're going to pass all your table of contents pages, pass your main idea page that we did earlier, go to the back of that main idea page, and make sure that you put a 2 somewhere on there. Ms. Bridges is on the bottom. You can put yours anywhere you want. Since we are not gluing anything down and it's all going to be handwritten notes today, we're going to make sure that we put a title on this page, and our title is going to be Summarizing. So we're going to talk about what a summary is. And a summary is basically the main idea and details. That's why we did main idea first. So a good summary includes ... Because a good summary includes several things. So the first thing a good summary includes is information from the text. Information from the text. You don't want to include your own information in this. You just want to include information from the text, whatever piece of whatever information you're reading. All right? It also includes what the author thinks not your own opinion. So if you read a passage on chocolate ice cream and you're like, chocolate ice cream stinks, strawberry ice cream is the best. Well, you don't include that in your summary. You're just including the information the author gives, not your own. If I'm going too fast, if it takes you a little bit longer to write this down, pause the video before you continue it, because we are going on to the next thing. A good summary also includes the main idea. Remember, the main idea is the main point that the author wants you to know, so that would be good information to include in your summary. A good summary also includes the most important details. Not the unimportant details. If you included every single detail in your summary would be as long as the actual text that you were reading, the passage, or whatever you read. You don't want to include every single in detail, just the main idea and the most important details. The unimportant details will be left out of a summary. And finally, the last thing that a good summary should include is your own words. Not copied from the text. So, it's in your own words, it's not copied from the author's words. Yes, you're going to use his information, but you're not going to use his exact words. You're going to take his words and write it into your own. If you use his words, you're actually plagiarizing, and that's never a good thing. So if you need to, you can pause the video to get all those notes down on page 2 in your language arts journal. And then we're going to look at a text and practice a summary together. So I didn't send this home with you guys. We're just going to read it together on this video. You can follow along with me because it is shown on your screen. But I want you to think about what the author's saying here, what his main idea is, what's important enough to include in a summary. Because when I finish reading it, we're going to talk about what a good summary would be. Millions of people take a trip to the beach every year in the United States. Spending a day at the beach can be a lot of fun. However, if you arrive unprepared, your beach trip could quickly be ruined by a painful sunburn. The most important thing you should do to prepare for a trip to the beach is bring items that will help protect you from the sun's UV rays. Sunscreen can help protect your skin and prevent sunburns. A hat with a wide brim all the way around helps to protect your entire face, including your ears and the back of your neck, while sunglasses help protect your eyes. When packing for a trip to the beach, be sure to remember all of these items. It takes less than 20 minutes to get a sunburn, but you probably won't see any redness or feel any pain for several hours. That's why you should put sunscreen on before you even get to the beach. Then, once you are at the beach, put more on every few hours or after you are done swimming. Make sure your trip to the beach is all fun and no pain by preventing a sunburn before it happens. Taking just a few minutes to prepare properly can protect your skin and guarantee a great day. Don't forget to put sunscreen on your face. So what was that article mostly about? Was it about going to the beach? Well, yes, it mentioned going to the beach, but was it all about the beach? Was it about playing in the beach and playing at the beach, building sandcastles, swimming in the water? No. It was mostly about preparing for the beach to avoid a sunburn. And it told you certain steps that you could take to avoid getting a sunburn. A good summary for this paragraph would be, if you're planning on going to the beach, make sure you prepare so that your trip won't be ruined by a sunburn. Bring sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses with you. Put sunscreen on before you are at the beach and then put it on again later. This will help protect your skin. So it's in our own words, and it's about what the author wants us to know. It wants us to know that we need to be protected from a sunburn. And how could we protect ourselves from a sunburn? Sunscreen, a hat, sunglasses. And make sure that you put the sunscreen on before you go to the beach and again later. And those are all the ways we can protect ourselves at the beach. So you don't have to put any of the story or this summary in your notes. You just put the notes that we did earlier in the video in there. And those notes will help you on your iReady reading workbook pages tomorrow. You can do those reading workbook pages early if you like.